that I'm going live in a separate stream. That was weird. But I will wait a few minutes here, see if anybody shows up. And definitely enjoy the view in the meantime. Gosh, these colors are beautiful today, huh? Guess I could work on my crochet while I'm waiting too. Hi Joe, sorry about that. I don't know what glitched on my YouTube app this morning. I don't know how it was able to keep both pages open in the same app. Hi Donna and Chris, Sonia, Michelle, Val, Sharon. Okay, it looks like quite a few people got the notification that we ended and restarted. Hi Tammy and Joan. Okay, that is the end of the row. Hi Lizzie and Donna. Hi Barbara. Sorry about that. So this is episode 1165, and I guess I can delete the other one and edit the name of this one when I get back to my computer. But sorry about that. I don't know how I had a glitch in the app this morning, but I did. So thanks for your patience. I've just been sitting here working on this super simple shawl. I will be making a tutorial video for it later today, and should hopefully have the shawl finished today, maybe get some photos of it today. I'd like to have all of this released tomorrow and start working on the other one. One of them is going to be a stash buster type of a shawl, and the other one's just going to be super simple, decrease from the top down shawl. That's what this one is. So like the first row is the longest, and what's going to be great about this pattern is that a mesh shawl is wonderful for summer anyway. Just whether you wear it to the beach or wear it out to dinner, wear it to the office, whatever. It's such a classic summer look. And doing it in black, I thought would also lend it to being dressy for going out at night. Should the need arise, I guess, I don't know. Anyway, I thought it'd be fun to make them both super simple, but make one have the ability to be a stash buster, which I'm going to use leftover yarn for. And this one I dedicated 6-7 balls of black sport weight cotton from Hobie Yarns called Friends Cotton 86 to do this one all in one color. It's a super simple stitch pattern and will work a beautiful edging along the bottom. Both of them are going to be triangular shawls, and they'll both be in have a beautiful edging. Yeah. Hi Leona. Can you make lace gloves? Yeah, you could make lace gloves with this stitch pattern, absolutely. I would do it much finer gauge. I would do super thin lace yarn and a really tiny maybe steel hook for that, but yeah, you absolutely could. Unfortunately, my screen's dark. Is it splitty at all? I don't find it to be very splitty, no. I find this to be a rather easy cotton to work with. I can be kind of picky about cotton yarn sometimes. If it's really hard on my hands, I don't like it, and if it splits too easily, I don't like it. And I find that Friends cotton isn't hard on my hands and is easy to work with and is really soft. So it is one of my favorites in the cotton yarn world. Another one that I really like is the Cotlin at Knit Picks. It's a cotton and linen blend, and you'd think that that would be hard on your hands, and it's not. It's super, super soft as well. I had switched to cotton yarn for Lizzie. I had switched to cotton yarn and love it. Yeah. Martha mostly uses Cotlin from Knit Picks. Yeah, it's very nice. I'm using it in 2 of the garments for my new garment class that I'm working on. I really like it a lot. All right, who wants to see Marlon's finished blanket? Would anybody like to see it? I'll have the pattern up for that probably in the next day or two. And then I'll have some tutorial videos coming out for it after that. I do want to start working on making videos where I go over an entire pattern to help people learn how to read patterns. Does that sound good to you? I can't remember if I've mentioned it on the show or not, but it's something that I've been working on, not physically yet, still mentally, but what I would like to do is like pull up one of my patterns on my iPad and put it in front of the camera on my phone. So it's like an overhead shot still, like when I'm crocheting on camera, but with a pointer, whether I use a yarn needle or something pointy, but point at everything on the pattern as I read it, whether I'm reading the chart, reading the written instructions, explaining how to do something on there. Do you think that that would help those of you that don't understand how to read patterns? Do you think that would be helpful to go through the pattern together with the visual and start to recognize the things that I'm saying as the same things that I say on the tutorial videos? And I would only want to do these videos in accompaniment to the tutorial video. What do I mean by that? So after I read the pattern, say, okay, here's a link to the tutorial video, and also here's a link to download the pattern. I'm seeing a lot of yeses. Even as dark as my camera is, I'm seeing a lot of yeses. Awesome. All right. Then you know what? Today, after the show's over, I'll be driving back to my computer when the show's over. If you guys wouldn't mind listing the patterns that you would like to see shown that way, I will start making them based on the priority of which ones you guys request the most. How does that sound? And the one that I think makes the most sense from the suggestions today will be the first one that I do. Does that sound like a good idea? And then when I get back to my computer, I can look up all those comments. I won't be able to see them so much if you do it in the live right now, but when we're no longer live, if you could write them in the comments, then I'll be able to read them when I get back to my computer today. And start one right away. I think it'll be fun. Because for as many people as I know that don't know how to read patterns, I do believe it's a case of overthinking most of the time. It's not as hard as you may think, but I know how easy it is to overthink things and make things more complicated than they need to be, because I'm guilty of doing that as well. So yeah, I think it will demystify patterns for lots of you, and what a great skill that is to learn then, because it opens up a whole new world of that many more tutorials that you may not, that many more projects that you may have felt limited in doing because they didn't, because they were just written patterns. So I'm excited to do that. All right, I promised you guys I'd show you Marlon's blanket, and my screen's dark now, so I'm not sure how far I have to back up. But here. Where am I? I think if I stand here, you can see it. Here we go. All right, did I back up far enough for you to see it? Because I couldn't see the screen when I did it, so I'll wait and see if anybody wants to let me know. I can do it again if it didn't work. Did I back up enough? Were you able to see it? Okay, great. And aren't you surprised that the colorful border worked? Remember we were all poo-pooing that last week? We're like, oh yeah, the border's got to all be dark. And I was like convinced, and then I started running out of yarn. I was like, I'm gonna need to blend some colors here in the edging. And I did the exact opposite of what I said I was gonna do, and I can't picture it any other way now. I think that border looks absolutely fantastic there. Yeah. And I don't regret doing white in the center anymore. Like, the whole thing just came together better than I thought it would. Thank you, Joan. Yeah, I think Marlon's gonna like it. And it will definitely drape over a whole bed nicely. So like I said, that pattern will be out very soon. It took a lot of yarn to make, but it's supposed to take a lot of yarn. It's a big blanket, and honestly, when it comes to blankets, I'm gonna have bigger is always better. I have always enjoyed making gigantic blankets, always, always. I don't know why, but when they're heavy, they're more comforting. And so when they're big, they're heavier, and when they're heavier, they're more comforting. So how many balls of yarn? So I did 5 colors. This was, so you could do this in 1 color, 2 colors, self-straping yarn, whatever. But I did Malaga color pack with Hobie yarns, and that comes 5 balls to a pack, 1 ball each of 5 colors. So let's say white was color A, then light gray color B, medium gray color C, dark gray color D, and black color E. 2 balls of white, 2 balls of light gray, 2 balls of medium gray, 3 balls of dark gray, and 6 balls of black. So anybody wants to order the yarn immediately. I know some people get, anxious to order before the pattern comes out, so I can tell you. So that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 balls of that yarn. Okay, so 13 balls. I would certainly round up since I'm giving you estimate math, but that's roughly where I think I am. That's how much I ordered, and I went through all of it. Grandson's graduating this morning. That's wonderful. Congratulations, Carrie. All right, so would anybody like to go for a walk with me? Do you want me to keep the camera on when I go for a walk here this morning? Put everything back inside Dolly in the meantime. Whoopsie. Do I see any yeses or nos? I don't. It doesn't matter to me. But would anybody like to want me to keep the camera on and go for a walk? Okay, I'm getting lots of yeses. Fine. Anybody that doesn't want to stay can obviously go. That's no problem. I'm going to grab my keys. But leave the rest of my stuff. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at these colors today. Wow. It's funny when I'm talking to you guys on my blanket, my back is to the water, so I don't actually get to see it that much. Isn't that weird? To be at the beach. But this is the prettiest day since we've been coming back to the beach, wouldn't you say? I think this is the prettiest one so far. You know what? I'm not going to be able to read the comments that well, so I think I'll just be quiet and we'll listen to the waves together for a few minutes. Oh, let's go check out the sandcastle. Ah, this is a very creative one. I love seeing how other people do sandcastles. And I sure miss doing them with Marlon when he was little. Oh, I've got a lot of memories of doing sandcastles here. There's another pool that was destroyed in the hurricane that hasn't come back yet. Can you see the ladders? So weird. For those of you just joining, my screen's gone a little dark and I can't read the comments, so I'm not going to chat much this morning. But if you missed the first part of the show and you want to participate in voting for the first patterns that I explain how to read them on video, I'm going to start a series of how to read pattern videos today. And when the show's over today, if you could come back to the recorded version and, place your top requested patterns to be read on camera like that. Place your favorite requests in the comments, and I will pick from those requests when I get back to my computer today. I think it's going to be a great series of videos that's going to empower so many of you who don't feel comfortable reading patterns. I assure you, you might be overthinking it, and I can certainly guide you to become better at reading patterns, which opens up so many more possibilities to you. I don't want you to ever feel limited by what you can make. More knowledge is more power. And again, I apologize, I'm not reading comments. Look at how crystal clear the water is. Wow. Amazing. Prettiest day I've seen this in the last few weeks that I've been back to the beach. Would love to stay. You know what? There's a good shadow in front of that big modern house. I'm gonna go stand in that shadow and see if I've missed any important questions. See if I can scroll up in the comments. Certainly modern looking, huh? To be honest, modern is not my style, but I can still appreciate it. All right, get my glasses on. As I get in the shape here. Okay. Oh, it's still really dark. Donna, the blanket is roughly queen sized. I was going for 60 by 80, which is roughly the size of a queen mattress. I think that's the only question that I missed. So I'm gonna take my glasses off and just keep walking if you'd like to join me. Actually, I should have seen how many minutes we're in. 20, so I think we've walked about 10 minutes so far. I like to pay attention to how far I walk, because you know what happens when you walk in one direction. You still got to turn around and do the same length walk. So I like to pace myself and make sure I don't go too far or not far enough. We're shooting for around 15-minute walk today, which will turn into a 30-minute walk by the time we turn around. And hopefully by talking less, you can enjoy the nature better. What a gorgeous day. Wow. I hope the waves sound good. It's not too windy, so hopefully the waves are the prominent sound you're hearing. All the birdies eating breakfast. You want to see some seashells? There's a nice piece of driftwood there too. Well, these are pretty small and broken up, but not bad. I'm going to get down nice and close so you can pretend like you're here too. There's just so much to look at. And the colors, oh my goodness. I have missed seeing crystal clear water like this. Forgot how much I missed this. Put my glasses on again. Let's see where we at time-wise. 25. Yeah, we should probably turn around. Is anybody still here with me? Yeah, I think there's quite a few people still here. Good. Hopefully you're enjoying this. I am so happy to share it with you. I hope you know that. Special things are better shared, right? I think the lighting was a little prettier on the beach in the other direction, but that's okay. Isn't that interesting though? See how the water looks clearer in this direction? And in this direction it's a little less clear. It's like the light is reflecting differently on the water, looking from one side or the other. Boy, there's a lot of hidden meaning talking about point of view, right? Always something to reflect on. Looks like there was a pool every few buildings. These are all single family homes, by the way, if you can imagine that. But there's a community pool in between every few of these houses, and they all look to be not working, not renovated. Not yet, anyway. You see how far we have to go? You see where the houses end and the palm trees cluster? You see where the umbrellas start? We're not at the edge there, but also, did you notice how busy the beach was? We're not at the public beach right now. That's why it's quiet here, but could you believe how many people were there this morning? I can't see. I can't read the comments, sorry. It's too dark even with my glasses on. But that's another great reminder that if you want to vote for the first patterns for me to read and explain how to read them, please come back this morning when this video is no longer live and recorded and leave a fixed comment there with your requests. I will choose from one of those requests today for the first video in this new awesome series I'm creating. Be more than happy to pick from a request. I'd prefer to start simple and gradually work our way into more advanced patterns, but I am willing to take a request as well. I think I see Dolly way up there. Do you see Dolly? I think she's on just this side of where it gets real busy up there. Which is one of the reasons I was so late this morning. I could not just park myself right at the beach entrance. There were too many people right there. I had to walk, I don't know, a quarter mile, give or take. It all, it all adds up when you're running late. There, can you see Dolly? You can kind of see the beginning of my pink mandala towel too. It's the next thing. Can you see it? Oh goodness, I left my tripod out. I should have put it away. That would have been an easy target for stealing. I guess we got a safe crowd here this morning. We do for them. Look at how busy this is though. For a Tuesday morning in May. I find that to be a little surprising. All right, put my glasses back on. Turn the camera around. Let's see if I can read anything in the shade here. Maybe? Back up. It's 10:47. Okay, great. Here, we'll make a little more shade here for the camera. All right, does anybody have any questions for me? hopefully went for about a 30-minute walk. I'm not sure. Hopefully. Oh yeah, it's not. I see what you're saying. I said it's 10 o'clock right now. No, it's not 10 o'clock anymore. It was 10 o'clock when I was supposed to start. How do I feel? I feel better for walking than not walking. I mean, you know, exercise is the #1 antidepressant on the market, right? And when you're feeling down or stressed or scared, one of the best things I can do for myself is to get outside and exercise, get some fresh air, get some sunshine. I know that works for me. And I'm certainly glad to take you guys along with me, because I know sometimes it can be hard to get outside for a number of reasons, or maybe you don't have a beach close by, maybe you aren't comfortable walking on uneven surface like this. So I know I've gotten really nice messages and emails from people who have said that they get to vicariously go for a walk on the beach with me and they couldn't on their own. So that's kind of cool, isn't it? I think that's kind of cool. Yes, I hope everybody has a beautiful day and a great week too. Yes, thank you so much for your patience in popping over from one live stream to the other because of a little glitch this morning. I appreciate all of you following me to the second spot. I hope you enjoyed seeing the progress on what I'm working on. And don't forget, if you'd like to participate in choosing the first patterns that I explain how to read on camera, new video series I'm starting today, leave your requests for me in the recorded version of this video, and I will choose from one of those requests today. And I will even mention your name if you would like me to. Anyway, let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. You'll see new patterns and new videos from me coming very soon, today, tomorrow-ish, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.